Hey beauties, it's me, Allegra. I'm hopping on today with a what's new at the drugstore makeup video. I have some new drugstore makeup to test out with you beauties today, and I have a new TIR TIR foundation to test out as well. Now, I'm not sure if this is a new TIR TIR foundation or it's basically what I'm saying is it's new to me. So we're gonna test it out and wait till I haven't unboxed it yet, just got here. But it's pink, you guys. So I saw this on TikTok. I was so influenced, so I had to have it. And actually I want to open it right now. But the only thing, guys, is that this only comes in 2 shades. So I don't know what's up with that. So here it is. Isn't it? The packaging is so beautiful. That's why I could not resist this. Look at that. And I just saw this actually has SPF 50 in it. So I could not believe it. And, you know, hopefully it will match me though, because the only 2 shades they had were like porcelain and fair, or no, porcelain and ivory. So I got ivory because porcelain I'm imagining is even lighter than ivory. So, and I'm like, you know, I am pale, but I don't know if I'm that pale. But okay, let's kind of unwrap it. So let's just dive right in and just, you know, play with all this new makeup. I guess I'll talk about it once we, you know, get to it. But look at that, you guys. It doesn't look that dark, but I'm gonna put on some, I'm gonna do this in a moment. Okay, let's put this aside. And I wanna try the viral TIR TIR red against the pink. Of course, there are 2 different colors, but you know, just to get the, you know, the idea. Now, I believe this one is more matte in the finish. So this is, if you can, you know, if you can match yourself, if that's possible. I don't see, it's not a lot of people are very pale, but if you are pale, and you're looking for a more matte option in the TIR TIR foundation, or if you, I'm going to try to mix some kind of drops into this, maybe some bronzing drops or something like that, so we can deepen it up or make it work for us, because I just love the formula of these TIR TIR product foundations. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Oh my gosh, guys, so I was just going to test this out first. I was really excited to test this out. This is the new NYX Powder. It's a powder brow pencil, so I was imagining this is going to be similar to the Benefit Volumizing Brow Pencil, which is probably my #1 favorite brow pencil. But you know, it's for people with not too much brows. I mean, I have a little bit of brows, but I don't have a lot. But it gives you, the volumizing pencil from Benefit gives you tons of brow. But it just, I just opened it and it just broke. It just fell apart. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to. Okay, there you go. Now, I think this is the deepest one that they had in the store. I got this at Ulta, and so, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks too warm. But let me go, I got Espresso, I believe, yeah. But it does come with a spoolie on one side, so that's pretty handy dandy. Okay, so let's go ahead and test this out. Now, this is a good match. The color is not too red, not too warm. Oh, it's perfect. Wow, it matches perfect. I'm so surprised. Wow, because so many brow products translate to too warm on my complexion, and I just don't like that. So this actually is not too warm. Wow, it's perfection. It matches my hair perfectly. I do, you know, I do dye my brows too, but I don't know, I don't do it that much, but sometimes I do. I use the Revlon Color Stay Blue Black, or just black if I could get it, on my hair. And so sometimes I will bring it down onto my brows. But I would say basically my brows are black in the color. And you guys, this is an exact match for my brow hair. So hopefully if you are like me, if you have dark hair and you're looking for a good brow product, this looks absolutely amazing. So creamy in texture. It's definitely giving the illusion, like, because right in here, normally it's hard for me to create a brow. A lot of products won't do it. They won't fill in. They will just, I'll keep pushing and it will just keep looking bald. So the product just will not adhere to my skin for some reason in that space, but this just did it. Wow, this is amazing. I'm so happy because of course this is much more affordable than the Benefit, and the Benefit, I go through them like water because I love to do my brows and I love to make them look full, and the Benefit brow product is my favorite, but this is new #1. So this was definitely a win-win product. And then I have the Maybelline Build a brow pen, but this also comes with a brow gel. So I love this pen so much. This pen is definitely drugstore better than high end. And so I use the pen side to, but I don't even think I need to do it today, but normally I will make some hair-like strokes in the front. But The NYX product really did everything, so I don't even feel like I need that today. But I do want to set the brows with the brow gel that comes on the other side of the Build-A-Brow. So I'm just setting the brows so they'll stay in place with this brow gel. So now I'm just going to take some NYX concealer and I'm just going to put this on my lid just to work as an eyeshadow base. Blend it in with my finger. I'm going to use this again as a concealer later on, but for now we're just going to do the eyes really quick, just a quick eye. So now that I've primed my eyes, I'm just going to put on a little bit of this bronzing and contour palette. This is actually the Butter Bronzer Contour Palette from Physicians Formula. So I'm just going to dip into the lightest shade here and just put that in the crease. And then I'm going to take the deeper shade and I'm just going to put this on the outer portion of my eye. And I'm just tapping it on and blending inward. Then I'll smudge some under my lower lashes. And then I'm going to take just this lightest shade and just put this on the lid and on the brow bone. So I just added a little bit of eyeliner and now I'm going to take this Maybelline Fireworks mascara. So been using this and absolutely love it. I love how it's not clumpy and it does not transfer and it doesn't wind up flaking. This really makes you look like you have faux lashes on. So this is just amazing product. It dries really quickly, so it does not wind up kind of, if you have hooded eyes, it won't get into your hooding. Generally for me, it has never, and I have very hooded eyes. So that's something I love about this mascara. And while the mascara is wet though, you want to go in and build up the lashes if you want to. So if you want even thicker and more voluminous and longer lashes, while the mascara is wet, go in and apply another coat of mascara. So it hasn't dried yet, so I'm doing that right now. I'm just adding a few more coats just because I do love a glam lash look. So now we can get into the face. I have here this e.l.f. Putty Primer, and this one is the Sea Bright. I'm just going to take out a little bit of this and kind of just work it into the back of my hand just to break up the product, because I've been wanting to add my Milani drops to this primer to kind of give it more luminosity. So I haven't done that yet, but I did want to try that out with you beauties today because I'm obsessed with those Milani, that's them coming out, my Milani Glow Drops. So here it is. I've mixed some now into the primer. So let's go ahead and see how it comes out. This feels so good on your skin, this e.l.f. Putty Primer, and the drops are so hydrating too. The drops, those Milani drops, have tons of skincare ingredients in them. So they really work to plump your skin, firm your skin, and just make your skin look absolutely amazing. And they do give a beautiful luminosity and radiance to your skin as well, which is also, I mean, that is just everything right there. So now let's go ahead and test out the TIR TIR foundation. So first I'll try the pink one, the lighter one. If it winds up being too light, you know, I will use it maybe as a highlight kind of. We'll see how it works out though. So I'm just going to use the poof that comes with the TIR TIR foundation. And let's go ahead and just press into the cushion and get some product out. Okay, I guess that'll be good enough. So let's see how, oh, that is, that is very light. But you know, it's giving that brightened under eye look, which is nice. So yeah, it's very, wow, this is way too light though. So you know, definitely I personally will have to mix this into some other product or layer another product on top with more depth to it, a deeper color. But I might, you know, I would definitely like to use this, say, under a different foundation, a deeper foundation, just because I love the skincare ingredients of this TIR TIR foundation. And so actually maybe now that it's blending in with the primer, which had the glow drops in it, I'm hoping that it will not look too pale on me and too light on me, but definitely is brightening. So that's really nice. Now here I'll put the red on this side just to, you know, compare, but look how deep that is compared to the other one. I mean, this is my true color because I've used this already. So maybe I'll just have to wind up, yeah, this is a beautiful color for my complexion. Matches perfectly. Actually, this has more coverage too. I hope you can see, but that totally concealed my under eye circle. Wow. So this foundation has tons of coverage. I mean, people, you know, people did say that this will conceal your under eye circles and you don't even need to wear concealer with it. And I saw that last time I used it and since I've been using it, but just seeing today, it's amazing. So, you know, actually I'm going to use the pink kind of for the SPF. You cannot beat that. I mean, personally, I love wearing SPF 50. So you know, I think I'm going to get good use out of the pink because I'm going to, again, use it as more like a skincare product. The red does such a good job that you don't really need concealer, but I'm going to put a little bit of this concealer on just to do a look. But in general, I don't even think you would really need it. But I'm just going to put a little bit of this NYX concealer on just to, you know, just because I want to do a little bit of a makeup look today. I'll just press it into my skin with my finger here. And I'm just going to take a little bit of my e.l.f. talc-free Halo Glow Setting Powder and just set my under eyes with this. And then I'm going to go back in with the contour palette from Physicians Formula and just put a little bit of this into the contour. And I do have 2 more face products that I want to try out, but I'm going to let the powders and everything sink into my skin. I did give myself a spritz of the e.l.f. setting spray, and while it's kind of, you know, all melting in, it will do the lip really quick. And then I do have this highlighter product to try out. So I do have, these are new from Colourpop. These are the So Juicy Lip Liner and Plumping Gloss. This is an exact dupe for the Tarte Juicy Lips that everybody's so crazy for. It feels exactly like it. I've been wearing it. So, and then this is a plumping lip liner new from Colourpop. So I'm just going to put on some of this lip liner. These are very creamy. So if you love a creamy lip liner, I think you would absolutely love this. It's also infused with peppermint, so that's where you're going to feel not a tingle, but you'll feel a cooling sensation. And this is something I love so much. I've been meaning to show it to you. I don't know, I don't think I've showed it to you yet, but it's from Kimchi and it's a white lipstick. So it's amazing at kind of giving you a little bit of an ombre lip, at highlighting the center portion of your lip to make them look fuller and plumper. So it's just such an easy way. Instead of using, a lot of people use concealer, but you know, Kimchi put it in a lipstick format, so it's so easy to use it. So I'm just going to put some of now the Colourpop. This is the So Juicy Gloss. This is a plumping gloss. So these really are so glossy. The only thing is make sure you don't pump out too much. It's a pen, just like the Tarte ones. If you pump out too much, you know, it could get a little messy. So it's just like the Tarte though. The Tarte is the same way. And then finally, I just wanted to pop on some of this Baby Got Glow from Essence. So I have used the blush version of this and it is, well, I got the Baby Got Blush. So this is the blush, amazing. So I wanted to try out today the highlighter version. So here it is. It's very similar to Charlotte Tilbury. It has the poof applicator at the end and you just want to squeeze. I don't want to squeeze too much out. So I'm just squeezing a little bit and then closing it back up again. And then, you know, you just dab it onto your face. I've never tried this before, so hopefully, I'm sure I love everything from Essence, so I'm sure I'll love this, but, you know, just we have to, I've never used it, so let's, you know, just err on the side of caution. So let's go ahead and just press it. Oh, that is so beautiful. Exactly like the Charlotte Tilbury. I had tons of powder on my face, so it blended beautifully over the powder. That's amazing because, you know, sometimes a lot of products won't do that, but this just did it. I'm gonna use some to highlight down my nose. That is beautiful. $6. And they have so many sales they have these at Ulta. So at Ulta, they're always having different coupons, of course, and you can get your points. So a lot of times you get these things for free. You really do. I'm just gonna put some up here above my brow, above the arch on my brow, because this is said to give you a lifted look to your brows and to your face. So what do you guys think? Do you see a lift? I just want to keep going with this. It feels so good. I just, you know, at first I just was afraid to put on too much, but now that I see how it's applying like a dream, I don't want to stop. This totally gives you that wet skin look and that glass skin look. So beauties, this is my drugstore makeup look of the day. Oh my goodness, we have lucked out again, you guys. These are so good. I'll be completely honest. Sometimes in the past, I had been disappointed more times than not with my drugstore makeup, especially the brows. For some reason, my brow products that I would buy at the drugstore, a lot of times they would come out too warm with that red undertone, so that wouldn't work out. And you know, a lot of the foundations I wouldn't like, or they would feel sticky on my skin, and you know, things
I
like
just
that.
came down to the lake. It's been a few hours later, but I wanted to show you how the foundation is holding up. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love it. You know, it's really most surprised too is these brows because a lot of brow products will wind up transferring off after a few hours. They don't last. These brows have lasted, so that product is 10 out of 10. Wow. So love everything. I hope you can get a good look. Look at that essence product in the sun. Gorgeous. So love everything that I got at the drugstore, my new drugstore makeup. So couldn't wait to come and share with you guys how good it is.
This Tirtir foundation. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, the pink was kind of, it's not that it was a miss, but I'm gonna have to use it more like a skincare product. Now, if you're like me, I think that's a great option because I personally love to wear SPF 50. There you have it in the cushion form, so it's easy to take with you, keep in your makeup bag, and also kind of, do you guys see a difference? But it kind of gave a brightening effect, a brightened skin effect under the foundation that is my shade. So I am definitely going to be doing that again in the future. That might be my go-to look because I love the way it looks with the two tier products, you know, one as a moist, one as a SPF, and one as a foundation. So I absolutely love both of these. I will be purchasing them both again in the future. When one runs out, I love this combo. I love it. I can't get enough. So it's cost effective too, because I mean, I do right now use a SPF, which is about $40. So this is $20 on Amazon. So it's half price than my regular SPF. And so far, and you know, normally I do feel it right away, but it didn't feel oily or greasy. And so many SPFs leave me oily and greasy. So this feels incredible on the skin. It feels just like there's nothing on my skin. So a lot of times I don't want to wear SPF because it does feel, I have oily skin and it's just, my skin will just feel gross, but I put it on because I have to, but so many of them just leave me feeling gross, not good. But this feels amazing. So this is worth it. I'm so happy. So win-win. So thank you, beauty, so much for coming in, hanging out with me today, checking out my drugstore makeup tutorial. What's new with the drugstore makeup? So let me know anything that you've spotted at the drugstore lately that you're loving. I would love to know. So let me know down below. And that's pretty much it. I hope you beauties are all doing good. Let's have a giveaway. Today we'll have a giveaway for a $25 Ulta or Amazon gift card so you can pick up some really great goodies and for yourself. So to take part in today's giveaway, just be a subscriber and let me know down below how you're doing, how your summer is going, and all things of that nature. I want to know all about you guys, and let me know any videos that you'd like to see in the future or any products that you'd like me to test out. So I hope you beauties are all doing good, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.